Hello there guys, welcome to Brindley Honda Wolverhampton and welcome to my review of the FL5 Civic Type R. And where else to begin than with the Colossus that powers the car. It's a 2-litre inline-4 turbocharged engine with 329 brake horsepower, 310 foot-pounds of torque, and you'll achieve 0 to 60 in just 5.4 seconds. And don't forget, the Type Rs only come in front-wheel drive and only come with a manual transmission. Let's head on to the exterior. How beautiful is the FL5? It's curvy, it's shapely, it's the biggest Civic Type R to date, and I would argue this is more of a saloon than a hot hatch. But what you can see is gone is the excessive styling. It looks aggressive, it looks mean, it looks moody, and it looks like it's ready to dominate the track or the road. But some more of the specifics. The colour is also a pearlescent. You can see you've got the metallic flake in there. The colour is racing blue. If we come down, you can see you have, of course, got your 19-inch forged alloy wheels. They are finished in, of course, satin black. And you can also see you've got the Brembo braking system as standard. And tyres, you can see Michelin Pilot Sport 4Ss. Again, the best in the game, offering exceptional grip regardless of the terrain or the condition. The headlights are, of course, LED with your daytime running system. And you can also see you do get front parking sensors. Who says a Type R can't be practical? Now, along with the alloys, the other thing you'll see on this is, as standard, you get a gloss black styling pack, which is gloss black door mirrors, gloss black on the window housing, tinted privacy glass, gloss black B-pillars, gloss black on the huge rear wing, which of course does create downforce. You've also got the rear aerial, and you come round to the front, you can see you've got your front splitter system, again low to the ground, aerodynamic. You've got the honeycomb mesh grille, and you've also got the vent on the bonnet finished in gloss black. Whether you're on a track, whether you're on an A road or a B road, is going to handle exceptionally well. Wherever you put it is where it's going to go. But I have to say, alongside the gloss black side skirt, the gorgeous sweeping curvature of the rear end, the big fat rear wing on the back, my favourite part and my favourite aesthetic has to be how that looks. Now, you have also got the return on the FL5 of the tri-centered exhaust. And don't think that those exhausts are just for show or a gimmick. No, unlike its German competitors, they actually are all functioning, they all work, and they sound monstrous when you put this in R mode. But this, it just looks great in any light, at any time of day, from any angle. But that's not the end of the review. Let's head inside and take a look at what it offers you as an interior. You can see you're greeted by a partnership synonymous with the Type R brand. It is, of course, the red, low-mounted Recaro Alcantara seating. The interior of this now is so grown up, so elegant, so sophisticated, and so mature. You can see the seats are supremely comfortable. They are wingbacks. You've got the Type R embroidery on the Alcantara. You've got the perforated centerpiece, big comfy wingbacks, and now you can see the low mounting, meaning you almost sink into the chair. Now, this particular one comes with a red illumination pack, which gives you lights underneath your footwell, and you also get the lights when in R mode in your cup holder, and you also get your specific plaque for the Type R build to prove its authenticity. Now, something I love about this is the sweeping honeycomb grille. Now, that is, of course, your air vent, but I just think it brings such a different dynamic to how the car looks. And I just think it makes it ever so pretty. But as interiors go, you're going to go a long way to find one better than that in a car of its class. And not only do you get red seats, you also get the accompanying red Type R seat belt as well. So now we're going to head in from the driver's side, give you that aesthetic. You can see you get an Alcantara steering wheel. Now, this isn't flat bottom, which might surprise a few people. It's a perfectly round steering wheel. That low mounted Type R Recaro seat gives you such a focused and comfortable driving position. You really feel connected to the car in many different ways. You've got your manual gearbox, and you can see down here you've got your R mode, your different driving modes, and of course you've got your colourway on the Alcantara. Now Honda have made way for an armrest because it keeps the weight down. You can see on here you've got your mod comms, dual zone aircon and wireless charger. And then on the steering wheel itself you can see you've got cruise control and of course lane assist. And don't forget, you do of course get power fold electrically adjustable mirrors, Alcantara on the door card with a red contrast stitching and red ambient lighting just here as well. But Greg, the Civic's only a performance car base for track. It's no good for families. Yeah, about that. Plenty big enough to get kids in. More than enough room for anything else. And whoever is in the back gets a privilege of looking at the engraved Type R on the back of the wingback seat. Again, Honda, this is a masterclass on how to design the perfect hot hatch. And arguably, the lack of carbon fibre within the cabin, again, really adds to that elegant, sophisticated, grown-up hot hatch. This isn't a boy's car anymore. This is a proper driving car. This is the purest choice, and it feels that way thanks to its less is more styling. Now you can see on the dashboard you do of course get a digital dash. If I click the R button just here, you'll see you get a totally different setup, and that changes it. So if I zoom in on here now, you can see you get the bar in terms of your revs. You've also of course got your throttle matching and your rev matching here. You get your throttle blip, and you've got of course your setup down here for those that really want to know what the car is doing and how it's performing. Now when we come across, if you scroll down of course you can change your different driving modes. If you click on home, if you click on Honda Log R, very clever, you can see this brings up a very similar Nissan GTR R35 level of engagement in terms of how your car is performing. Again, this is really for the guys that are going to take these on the track, are going to have them really log in all the data. But this is such an exceptional piece of engineering. Again, not only is it perfect for the track, but it's perfect for the road. It really is the best of both worlds. Now on this screen as well, you've got a more modernised display in terms of your satellite navigation. You can see it's high resolution, high contrast. Let's not forget you've got Bluetooth telephone, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and of course you've got phone mirroring as well, which is hard for me to say, but very easy to use. Now what you've also got, again, as we mentioned before, put it in reverse, is a crystal clear reverse camera. But overall, as an interior, I think this is going to take a lot to be beaten. So ends the review of the Honda Civic Type R FL5. But what do I think of it as a driver, as a fan, and as a Japanese performance car enthusiast? Well, for me, I think it's an absurdly great demonstration of how to manufacture a performance car. Not only is it programmed for the track, but again, it's incredible on the road. It handles well, it's got power, it's got noise, and it looks absolutely outrageous. It's a lot more sophisticated than the previous generation, the FK8. It is an out-and-out machine. You can also see that it is staggeringly eye-catching. It's mean, it's moody. I mean, that front end is as aggressive a front end as I've ever seen on any hot hatch. And the rear end, well, we've shown it you once, but you've got a centerpiece exhaust that growls as soon as you put your foot on the accelerator. It's low, it's roomy, but it's practical as well. The handling is incredible, and of course there's plenty of tech and performance gadgetry within. It's the fastest and the largest Civic Type R to date, which can only be a good thing. And for me, the main factor of any car has to be its value for money. A Honda for £50,000, but when you understand and you can see exactly what it delivers, I personally think that's a bargain against its competitors. I've been Greg here at Brindley Honda Wolverhampton. That has been the FL5 Civic Type R, and we hope you've enjoyed our video. Don't forget to hit follow, hit subscribe, like our videos, and there's plenty more coming. We'll see you next time.